Welcome back, Shalloners. Today, I want to talk about what you should do after you break up with a guy in terms of social media. Now, we have seen quite a few celebrity shakeups lately, right? Number one, G-Eazy and Halsey broke up. I know. I'm sad. Like, I'm sad because I like them together. Weirdly, I thought they kind of like meshed well, but I'm happy for me because I love G-Eazy and he's got that BDE. You know what I mean? He does. And not a lot is known at the moment, is the moment that I'm filming this, about why they broke up. But she's been like subtweeting things that kind of imply maybe he cheated on her. Like, girl, no shit. Like, a rapper cheated on you? Who saw that coming? Like, it's like the Kardashians when their like athlete boyfriends cheat on them. Like, yes, baby girl. Yeah. So she's been like subtweeting, and she's also erased every single picture of him and her together off of her social media. And like, also, girl, I could see this coming because you guys did that song together, him and I. Total jinx. Total jinx. I don't think there's been a couple in the history of American civilization who has worked together on something very public and stayed together. It's just weird and embarrassing. It's such a jinx. It's like getting a tattoo. Don't do it. So there's another celeb who we need to talk about. Justin Bieber is back together with Haley Baldwin. I stand this so hard. Like, I have such a girl crush on her. I love her because she's just like a big weird dork. And like we have some people in common that we know, and everyone's like, she's just really boring. But like in a sweet way, you know? So I'm like, yay. So they're back together. And she has gone and deleted all of her photos of Shawn Mendes off her Instagram. Very, very interesting. Before we get into all this, I just want to remind you guys that if you have questions of your own and want to chit chat on a more personal, private level, you can find me on the Instant Go app. My username is ShallonXO, and click the chat feature and I get back to you in like a day. And it's me replying. It's not my manager. It's not like a copy and paste. Like, we're chatting, we're working shit out. We're changing lives. Instant Go. Okay, so back to all this stuff. So Haley has deleted everything of Shawn Mendes off her Instagram. Here's the problem I have with people deleting exes off Instagram. Who in the hell do you think you're fooling? This is like a 3-year-old being like, you can't see me, I'm invisible now. That's not how this works. You can delete their picture. You can't delete what happened. And deleting them makes you look so immature. What it says to me when someone does that is, it says, I lost this breakup. I'm the loser here. I'm the immature one who can't move on, and I have to be this petty. Now, if G-Eazy did cheat on Halsey, she did kind of lose that breakup. That sucks. The thing with Haley and Shawn, I've heard a lot of different things, conflicting things about, well, whatever. Bottom line is, nothing like dramatic happened. Like, I don't think there was any like bad blood there. So for her to make that move is weird. I've also heard that she did that because Justin made her because he's crazy.
Uh-oh. Busted.
2 different celebrity breakups, 2 different celebrity couples, the same result. They both deleted people. Should you guys follow suit? Like I said, no. And for a few reasons. Like I also said, it makes you look really petty and immature. You can't unring the bell, right? People know that you dated someone. And that's okay. For some reason, like, we girls have it in our head that's like, we don't want a new guy to come to our social media page and be like, oh my God, there's another guy on here? Girl, no, you want that. You want that. Men operate on a supply and demand system. There's a reason they invented the world economy. When they find something that other people want, they want it more. And you know what? Girls are the same way. This is the crux of celebrity. Everybody wants this guy. If I get him, he is not just a guy. He is like a god to me. Do you know what I mean? If something is desirable, it's more valuable. You need to position yourself as a desirable girl, as a girl who dates, as a girl who has boyfriends, and a girl who will have boyfriended a guy if he acts out of pocket. And that's where Halsey is going wrong. She's subtweeting bad things and deleting G-Eazy. So let's just say she's a normal girl. You see those photos delete, you see those subtweets, and what does it tell you again? Halsey lost that breakup. She obviously cares so much more. Gerald hasn't deleted her. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's apathy. He is coming across as apathetic, as neutral, as chill, as over it, as unbothered. She's coming across the opposite. That makes her in a weaker position. So back to a new guy coming to your page. You want him to see like, no, she's a valuable, dateable person. What you might want to do is amend your captions. Captions. The devil is in the details, isn't it? So many times I'll see guys and girls, you all post picture with your boyfriend, and it's like the picture on its own is like adorable. The caption is the cringe. I love my baby so much. Heart emojis, hashtag forever, hashtag couples goals, hashtag my baby, hashtag boot up, hashtag bae, hashtag shut the fuck up, you look crazy. You look crazy. You can feel like that. You can feel like that. Don't put it on the internet. It's cringe. It's lame and it's cringe. And here's another reason you don't want to act like that on social media with your boyfriend. Things can change, And when they do, and this happened to me with my marriage, like we were so the golden couple. I have a few fan accounts out there. I don't run them, by the way. My friends think that I do. I was like, is that really what you think of me? Like, and they would like post about my ex and I like, oh, they're so perfect. And then I felt like beholden to this persona that I had created of him and I. And then when things started to go bad, I felt powerless to tell anybody that things weren't going well. I didn't feel like, I felt like I had painted myself into a corner with this golden persona. And then I didn't have the power to be like, actually, we're kind of in a bad place and I don't know how to get us out of it. So I was just like, everything's fine until it just crashed. And you don't want to live like that. And you don't want that to be the persona you put out on the internet. Even though we all think that it should be, that flawlessness, it's not relatable and it's not realistic and it's fishy. No one is that happy all the time. You know what I mean? And you don't have to be. That's life. It's bizarre if you were. So you probably can't like undo what you've done with an ex, obviously. You can amend the captions, but people saw when you were hashtag boot up. Going forward, tone it down a little bit. I've had a boyfriend for almost a year now. You met him, you know him. But like I rarely post about him. I like to keep him private. I like to keep our stuff between us. And when I do post, I make sure that even if things go so bad with him tomorrow, I can look back on those photos and be like, it wasn't over the top. I'm fine with that still being on my page. It wasn't so demonstrative that I'm like, whoa, and it's just like cringe. It's like, I'll be upset, but I won't be like humiliated that I was acting like that. So, should you delete somebody? No. Should you block them from social media? This is the second half of this question. On one hand, like I said, the opposite of love isn't hate, it's apathy. And you want to look as apathetic as possible about your ex because that means you moved on, you're neutral, whatever. However, I also believe in doing things to protect yourself and to promote your own emotional healing. If you know that seeing him pop up in your feed is going to kick off the spiral of all spirals, the stalking. Your friends are stalking the girl who left the comments, creating a fake account so you can add her to see what the fuck she is doing. Girl, I've been there. I've been there. That's not healthy. And you can't expect that wound to heal if you're doing things to always rip out the stitches. Do you know what I mean? So you need to take precautions and do the most healthy thing for you. And sometimes that is unfriending someone. Sometimes that is blocking them. However, take advantage of Instagram's mute feature. It's new. Oh, it's gonna change your life. You can mute someone so basically you don't unfollow them, but they don't come up in your feed anymore. Their stories don't come up. It's amazing. But if you can't do that or if it's on a different network, consider deactivating from Facebook for a little while. Take a Twitter break. Get off Snapchat. Like, you have to look at things. Is this making me healthier? And is this furthering my goals of getting over someone and just feeling more sane and peaceful? Or is it doing the opposite? Am I posting specifically so that that one guy's going to look at it? I've been there too. And it's exhausting, you know? So it's a fine line between doing things to be neutral and to appear like you don't care, but while also protecting yourself. So if you have to get off a social network, do it. Do that instead of just deleting your ex, because you're going to look crazy and petty. And like I said, you want evidence that you're a dateable person on your social media. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't have these crazy subtweets after the breakup, don't do it at all. Don't put it anywhere. Don't put it in your diary. Put it in a diary, okay? If you don't have those crazy subtweets, a new guy isn't going to know, he's not going to know what happened. Who left who? Maybe you ditched him. Maybe this ex is still trying to get her back. Maybe I need to work a little bit harder because look how desirable she is. Look at these guys who like her. Create triangles. Men need to know that you're desirable. It's annoying. But if you play it right, it doesn't have to be, you know? And that's why you have me. For more on this, if you want to talk to me about G-Eazy or Halsey or Justin or Haley or Shallon, because quite frankly, I would talk about all 5 of these people all day. I'm so mature. Drop me a line on the Instant Go app, username ShallonXO, and click chat. And leave any comments and stuff down here at the bottom. Any more topic ideas? I'm going to do some other pop culture related topics very soon for you guys. Click like and subscribe for new videos every Friday. What is this? What am I doing? Don't worry, I'm not going to make that happen. Just stupid.